Man can save the world. One man can save the world. One man can save the world better on your own. As long as you love yourself, you'll never be alone. And that's so fucking true. And it's crazy because it was on my YouTube last night. And when I first going to the next level of my awakening, that was my song. Like, one man can save the world. Like, I don't think Big Sean know how much he helped me through this awakening too. And kind of Nicki Minaj a little bit too, y'all. Like, I know you're like, Nicki Minaj. If you listen to some of her songs, the throwback on the Pink album, the Pink Print, the Blueprint, the Pink Print. Some of that shit she was saying was some real shit. Especially when she say, like, I represent a entire generation. Don't put me in the box trying to crop me in. I feel like I'm swimming full of sharks, and they all want in. Yes, I'm telling y'all, like, that shit crazy. Especially that way up, I feel blessed. Way up, way up. Help me get through. And Kid Cudi did too, that day and night. Yeah, I'm in the conference room. I had to hide. Maybe it was coming in my smoke room. And they go there to get away. But right now, like, let me be, y'all. I'm trying to create. I'm trying to kill time. I'm trying to do some things, you know? And what else I noticed, like, I was sitting here thinking, because lately I've been thinking. And I said, Nancy, document what you're thinking. Because now it's like I'm recapping back on some things. Okay, I want to say 2020, because that's really when it hit me. Like, that shit, bro, that's when I went through my soul extension. Like, 2020. So, okay, my baby dad, my daughter's father, I met him like 2017. And y'all, before I met him, I wasn't even talking to nobody for a good 2 fucking years. And to make it so bad, he was watching me for a long time. And I didn't even know this nigga was my Facebook friend. But he been watching me for a long time. And then when I used to go in his store, he used to always, like, speak. And I said, he been consistent with that. I should have thought this nigga liked the chase. But he was a very logical person. Very logical. I don't know why God be placing me in front of these logical guys who just think logic. Because I guess they put me in the game so I can show them the magic. Like, do you believe in magic? That's me. It's me. Then even after him, after I found out he was on some living a double life. I don't know what the fuck he was doing, but don't put me in no mess. And then you was the one chasing me. I guess you caught me, and then your ass want to be stupid. But be a player from Himalaya. Oh yeah, and I break players too, because you might think you're a player, but when you find a real genuine person who really fucks with you, ain't what you got, it's just your soul that I fuck with, then you know. And then, like I told you, if I dance, Mama fall the fuck back to how you gonna leave. And as soon as you fumble that shit, bro, I had to pick it up and go ahead and handle that. And now look at you, baby. You done lost everything messing around with these little thought box. I ain't fucking with no thought box. Made him eat them in the box. And the crazy part is when I got in my awakening, I goddamn read. I told him, y'all. I said she don't want your ass. She just using you for your money. So now you sit here and pillow talk to this bitch. How this bitch know me and I don't even know this bitch? So you been talking shit about me. Then you trying to make me look bad and make this hoe feel good. Bro, why you play this little bitch like that? And then I said, tell me this. If you got a felony and I got a cream worker, how you and this bitch gonna even do anything together? You can't even get a house in your fucking name. You can't put shit in your name. So you didn't know I was the blessing baby. But anywho, the karma is for you is the person you end up with. So, hell that. I bet y'all going through hell now. She probably claimed them. And I told you she gonna put a baby on you that's not even yours. Because she ain't only fucking you, she fucking other people too. That's a young buck, baby. She thinks she pimping. She thinks she licking. You feel me? But, and it's a group of them, bitch. But anywho, then I met a Muslim. I met a Muslim guy like a year after that. Yeah, it was a year after that, 2021. I met a Muslim young dude. He's 36, he's from Jersey. And he was like, he was kind of like humble. But once again, logic. He is strong on his belief with that Allah stuff. And once again, God put me in the place, line me up in this place to show him what? While I magic. I really like boost up his Christian because he always felt like he needs somebody. I said, bro, you can, how you do music and how you produce it and shit, you don't really need nobody. You don't need no manager. You are the fucking manager. Motherfucker, you a whole Leo. You are the lead. What is you doing? You the son, my nigga. What you doing? But he was very logical. And once again, I read, no cards. I just read some shit. I told him. To the point, so he wouldn't believe me. I ran across this reader who got the same, believe in Allah too. So when he heard it from her too, I just already prophesized this. Then I told him this little X was gonna pop back up. And then but one thing about him, he do admit when I was right. He's like, how do you be knowing this? You was right. I said, I'm trying to tell you, it's in the spirit. And then need to get there at the clock. Okay. And they fixing my time. They done fucked up on my time too, y'all. What's everybody fucking my money this week? Like, don't do that, y'all. What's people doing? But very logical. But I motivated him. Hell, I think, but it was something in my spirit like, no, Nancy, you supposed to help him and go. This ain't no relationship. Help go, bitch. And when I had detached from him, he made a song about me. But you know what? That song was good as hell. That song was dope because I guess I had him in his feelings so he can really express his passion. Boy, he told me, tell me that you're leaving. You change like the seasons. You gotta learn me all 4 seasons, baby, because I'm connected to the universe. So my energy changes during the season. I'm sorry. Then I met another one after him. And he's more, I don't know what he was, but he said he was like, no, I don't know what the fuck it was, because one time, I represent Ra. Let's be real, I represent. And it's like, I used to make posters. He was just act like he was cool with me on social media, but when I make a post, he make a post. And the post was opposite what the hell I was saying, right? And then one day, he said something about Ra. He said something about Ra, but he posted something that made Ra seem negative as hell. When that happened, my daddy sent me in. He was like, Nancy, go. I said, go. I said, go. So I come through with the come through. Then he was kind of like, you could tell he had a dark side. Because when he took me to his family reunion, family said, how you mess with him? He's mean as hell. But he knew not to be mean to me because he don't even know he was fucking with an angel in this bitch, right? So I'm, telling him things like, I don't believe in readers. Read the fuck out of him. Read the fuck out of him. Got you believing now because you be watching them bitches now. Okay. But him, I think he knew a little magic though, because every time this nigga get around, I was feeling weak as hell. And then you gotta understand, I was still going through my ascension. So whatever he was doing, like sometimes these people can do this shit over the phone. They can do it when they're talking to you, all that shit, right? Another logical motherfucker, I had to make him believe in the magic. And once again, I think that motherfucker I was just placed there to help him, y'all. I swear to God, because I be dropping these motherfuckers like flies. I'm like, oh, hell no. And I dip and I get ghosts on your ass. But yeah, I had to humble his ass real quick because don't do that. Don't do that. Especially when you so confused in what your belief is anyway. So don't do that. Don't do that. But yeah, they sent some real strong logical hitters in my way for me to humble them real quick. Not really humble them, but to let them know you need to get in tune with your motherfucking soul. In tune with your soul. And all of them had something with them though. Like my baby daddy, he's scamming. Just doing the most, like still playing the devil's game. The other one, he gambles a lot. And I was telling him, he don't need to do that. You feel me? You throwing your money away because you could or could not win. That's another motherfucker using my energy. And he was winning too, y'all, when I was around. See, that's why I detach from motherfuckers, because ain't nobody taking my energy. And then, After I got rid of the other one, he still kind of followed, but I feel like he was still doing like magic behind the scenes. I think I seen in my dreams. That was really getting fucked up. I be saying, when I see motherfuckers in my dreams, I'm gonna watch you. I be watching, and I be paying attention. Dreams tell me shit. So, I'm logical, but I'm more magical. Because I have faith. I have a lot of faith. I believe in a lot. Because I done seen the unbelievable, the unthinkable happen. I done seen it, y'all. I really seen that shit. I done witnessed it. I done lived the shit. Feel me? When they thought they counted me out, I done popped back in. You feel what I'm saying? But, you know, I even have family like down on me and shit. It's cool, though. It's cool. Y'all gotta be careful. That's why I gotta learn how to be careful how I treat people, too. Because that's why I don't like, people be on here talking about what you shouldn't do this, you a hoe, don't worry, showing your body and shit, putting rules on people. Don't you know God would use a hoe? You know God would use a crackhead. You know God would use a fighter. A motherfucker just fight all the time, motherfucker been in jail all the time. If God don't underestimate people, what the fuck y'all doing? What the fuck y'all doing? We is here to live life. Live life, okay? Live life. People got different shit to do. And you got these mans all upset. She said working. I figure if y'all just let go of the finance. My problem is with guys, it's like when you come to me, I don't give a fuck what you make. What can we build with? Is we gonna be building? Is we gonna elevate? You gonna bring in some plans? Are you gonna bring in some thoughts? Is we gonna work on something to build an empire with? Okay, I just need to know. I don't need no motherfucker. I'm working all the time and he get home. Okay, we gonna balance this shit out. Okay, we're gonna put more and more and more and more. Okay, I don't understand this shit y'all doing. I guess because I'm from Venice, the way I think of love is not the way y'all think of love. Y'all definition of love is so different from mine. And then I think the love I give is not even, this planet can't even produce that type. They can't. So, so it's not. That's why I don't pay attention to people. I guess that's why I don't pay attention, because I already know what it is and how it's supposed to be, and everybody worrying about everything else but the real thing. But that's cool. I understand. The world got y'all so distracted. It got so many things and obstacles that they throw at us for us to live on this shit, live in this world, and it is what it is. You know? It just is what it is. But y'all got too many rules. It's too many. Man's supposed to lead, woman's supposed to lead, no, it's equally. Yo, y'all, it's supposed to be equal. They're like, the man's supposed to do this, that's the problem. Y'all putting rules on something that's just supposed to be. It's just supposed to be. Okay? If some people love to show the skin they in, because I knew when I went through the journey too, I was in one part of the journey when I was loving my motherfucking body. Like, my body got so right that I was proud of it. Oh, hell yeah, I was stunted. Bitch, I thought I was a motherfucking Victoria's Secret. But I do understand it do get the wrong attention. They got low vibration. They thinking with their other head. I get that part. But don't criticize people for being them. As long as they ain't hurting nobody, killing nobody, and you just saying something because you want to say something, don't do that. Because you might come back next lifetime living doing what they was doing, okay? So, because your memories do get erased sometimes you get to a certain age and they bring it back. And some you just don't forget. So, I'm just wondering, like, what the fuck? And everything. So, I do deal with a lot of logical people, and I be the one that rock their world, had them second thinking. And the ones that thought I was just talking out my ass, they see. Some shit I prophesied like a year ago ahead of time. I really did. Yep. And did it make it so bad? The ones I had kids with, they went against me, y'all. But they probably went for me. And I think there was like my distractions, my slow up to keep me from elevating type shit. But I learned from their ass. I know what to watch out for. And then now I know they can't help how they is. They don't know no better. That's another thing I learned. People just don't know no better. There's a lot of shit I don't be knowing. I say some shit, like, yeah, they think I sound so ignorant. No, it be simple shit. You really just think deep in the shit. You'll understand what I'm trying to say. Like, it's just a lot of distraction. They take you away from source a lot. They take you away from source. They take you away from when you was a kid and you didn't give a fuck about money. They take you away from when you used to play outside and use imagination. See, a lot of us that was living in these 80s and 70s, we are the ones that's pushing this agenda. Like, we are the ones, like, calling out the shit. So that's why they got these late millennium babies in technology, so they won't think for their damn self. They doing it again. I'm thinking they helping us, but some are really is using us to destroy us. They love doing that shit. So that's why I be like, that's what I guess they said don't be of this world. So I don't be. And I'm gonna change the world. I can see it now. Nancy, from a small town in North Carolina, staying in BDP, where I was born and raised in the projects. No, I just like, I moved to projects. I was about 9, I think, and that's when my journey came. And I used to gather all I couldn't hang with girls my age because they didn't know what the hell they wanted to be, grown, little. So I hung with the little girls, and we had fun. So I was still playing my baby dolls. My mama said stay a child as long as possible, and I did. To the point I took the bitch with me in my grown-up hood. I guess that's why I can get back to my inner child with no problems. Half the time I'm using my inner child, but I got my responsibilities too. I got common sense too. You know, my old soul too. So I hope my video ain't low, but I don't want to talk loud because I don't want people to think I'm in here talking to my damn self. I don't even give a fuck. I just want to express myself. Express myself because one girl can save the world. I like that part. He said, as long as you love yourself, you will never be alone. If that ain't the realest. And I'm going to listen to that song and when I get home, because you know my phone ain't fucking letting me do shit. But that's the big shot. Y'all be, and if y'all, man, him and Janika, okay, man, they pretty much put this spiritual love cycle shit on their songs and in their videos. You feel me? So, especially that video when that robot came in and it touched their forehead and they was in a whole nother body. Their consciousness was in a whole nother body, different person, but dealing with the same situation. I caught that. That was deep as fuck. And I understood that because that's how I feel too, because I know energy travels. You feel me? And I know it could be in different bodies, but be the same energy being dealt with. That's that. Trying to tell y'all I be on some shit. Now, I always sound like holding y'all up. I just had to show up and show out right quick. I just had to, look, I kind of wanted to write on the board. No, I ain't gonna do that. I want to write a big heart on the board. I do. But yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of videos. One of my videos cut short because I was just talking and then somebody walked in and I said, damn. But the shit we going through right now, it's not like we haven't been there before. It's just a different extent. So change, just like they changed the problem in a different way. Let's just change our perspective in a different way and solve this shit. Because I'm the type of bitch like, challenge yourself, big. Okay? Now, y'all have a blessed day. I hope my day go better. It should, because it's just been in circles today. So, have a blessed day. Watch your thoughts. Watch how you treat others. Treat others like you want to be treated. Don't judge. Don't judge. You don't know what people been through. Okay? Because some shit I've been in, and I seen it. When you come from the trenches on your way up, you see a lot of shit. You get a lot of understanding. So, have a blessed day.